We are in the process of incubating some quail eggs from our quails. So that will be our first time to incubate our own eggs. The last time we purchased the eggs. Now they're being in the incubator for 13 days. So the lockdown will be 2 days from now. And I'm preparing the brooder. Last time we put the brooder in the tub, and we had a heat lamp, and they stayed there for 4 weeks, and it was not a pleasant situation. It was not easy. The dust of the feed covered the whole bathroom, and it was the smell was awful in the whole house. So we're not doing this. I'm doing it now in the shop because we are in the summer. So I'm going to show you the setup that I'm using here in the shed to protect them from any predators, because still the shed, I'm not sure if a snake can come in or not. So I'm going to show you. So this is just storage container I have hardware cloth. I built a frame for it, and it's set about 4 inches above the floor of the container, and there is pine shavings underneath it. Now I taped the ends with duct tape because there is a small gap here, and last time one of the quails got stuck in this spot here. So now I'm closing the gaps on this side here with this stuck shop towels. And in the first week we add shop towels over the hardware cloth because their feet are too small and can get stuck in the hardware cloth. After 1 week we remove the shop towels and leave the manure fell into through the hardware cloth into the pine shavings, and they probably will stay in this brooder for about 2 weeks because it's summer. The lows are in the high 70s, maybe 80, 81, with the heat plate that should be plenty sufficient. And then I will move him to a hutch. So this is a cover here, and made sure there is no gaps. Even here we have a gap here, but I bent the hardware cloth down so it prevents any snakes to get through. I will tie the back with zip ties, and the front will have these clamps holding it. So they're going to be in this location here. I will make a hole in the wall here in the metal to bring the extension cord to power the plate, and then I will close the hole with either wood or foam or whatever I have, so it does not allow critters or snakes to come in or anything. So that is the setup for now. So I'll go mark it from outside. Here is a hole from outside. So I'm gonna mark the wood. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna pass the cable through. So I changed it to a little bit bigger piece so I can handle it better. I'm gonna make a slant in the wood, like a cut this way. So the cable will go through here. This will go over it after I push it through, and then we'll close the small gap here with something, but this will go over it. So sometimes luck is better than planning. I started with a hole with this bit, so I can just make a couple of holes or 3 holes, and then I would have cut it with the handsaw. But when I made the first hole, it split. So let's see what I can do here. Because I'm working with scrap wood, it did split in half. That will make the whole thing a lot easier. I'll just install the lower piece, put the cable through, and then put the upper piece on top of it and screw it. I'll show you. Now I got the cable through. Pull it a little bit more. I get the lower piece because it split. I made a pilot hole here with an angle so it doesn't split again. So as you see, the screw came through the metal. Maybe I pull him out after I put the screws from this side. We'll see. Here is how it looked. So these three inches screws that from inside went with an angle and came, I'm gonna go pull them out. They are not needed now. They were needed to hold the wood in the back so I can screw it from outside. It doesn't fall back. Now they are not needed, and this may hurt an animal or something, so I'm gonna go pull them out. And here is the sitting. I have the brooder slightly tilted, lower on this side and higher on this side. Maybe half an inch or less difference. So they choose the area that meet them with their height. I think on this side it's probably 1.5 inches or less high, and in this side about 2 inches. For the water, we put marbles first in the first week until they get bigger so they don't drown in this water. And the feed, we have it in a coffee can lid, and when they go bigger, we use this type of feeder, and when they go in the hutch, they will have the shoebox plastic with the holes because that's the most efficient one not to waste feed. So that's when they move into the hutch. So we got actually, I think, between 14 and 16 hatched this morning, and we will bring him here tomorrow morning, and I will show you that to you. Here they are. I count them 15. They've been here for 2 minutes and they're already eating and drinking. 15 out of 24 eggs put in the incubator. That's a very good hatch rate for me. Last time we put 24, we got 11. And that was purchased eggs. We bought them online. So what we're finding out from the animals that we have on our homestead here, chickens, rabbits, and this lastly we added quails, that quails are the most easiest to care for, the most productive, and least money to invest in. It's been a quite experience for us. It's so few months now, and we're gonna continue to grow in the quails area more than rabbits and chickens. We will add to our flocks all the time for all three animals, but appears to be quails are the easiest, the most productive, the least investment to put in. So that's what we're gonna be focusing on. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you and see you next time.